Deshaun Watson is already starting to look like he's back in MVP form, and since he's getting very little exposure from the league due to all the recent events over the last few years, I just feel like something has to be said about him. I know every year this Browns team is always hyped up and they always let everyone down, but they literally addressed every single need in the offseason, so mathematically, there is no way they can have a bad season, and if they do, it literally means there's a curse beneath that stadium and they probably gotta relocate to Akron or something. I mean, I don't even know at this point. But anyways, with camp underway, there's tons of new footage I'm going to show you, and also, I want to show and break down some Watson footage from last year, because there were definitely a few times where he showed flashes of how special he is. Before I begin, I would really appreciate it if you would drop a like and subscribe. It only takes 5 seconds, plus you can always change your mind. I'm on the road to 20k subscribers, and we are just growing super fast right now. Alright, so while I'm playing some of the Watson camp footage so far, I want to talk about this Cleveland offense as a whole, because in my eyes, they are one of the most complete units in the NFL, and if Kevin Stefanski can figure out his situational play calling problems, then this team should be able to put up points with anyone. They have one of the top offensive lines in the league. They have Nick Chubb, who needs to get the ball twice as much as he does because he's literally unstoppable. They have a pretty deep receiving core now after acquiring Elijah Moore, Marquise Goodwin, and drafting Cedric Tillman, and they have one of the most exciting up-and-coming tight ends in David Njoku. And to flip things over to the defensive side of the ball, Andrew Berry really made some improvements, and it's going to show big time. Last year, the Browns' interior line was like butter, and they got tortured all season with the run game. I think bringing in Dalvin Tomlinson from the Vikings was the biggest and most important move of the offseason. Now to get into some of the plays last year that really stood out to me from Watson, starting with this one, here we have a little play action where Watson is rolling back to his throwing side, and as you can see a few frames later, Baldwin and Cooper do a great job to create space, and this is about as open as you can get at the NFL level. Deshaun was able to easily complete this pass for a big chunk of yards, and really last year Watson was able to make all his easy throws. That wasn't a problem at all. He was just a little bit rusty with his reads and hitting tight windows. Moving on to this next play, here we have a little misdirection with Watson rolling out to the left, and as you can see, Njoku was wide open, and really the thing that separates Watson from previous Browns, and another thing about Watson that makes him so special is his ability to sense when pressure is coming, and every now and then, he will magically break a sack and turn it into a big gain. As you can see right here, he sees that Jedrick Wills is about to lose the defender, so he quickly leaves the pocket and scrambles down the sideline and somehow was able to stay in bounds for a first down. That's really all I have to say for this video. I'm just so excited for this Brown season because even though we all say this every year, they have to be decent because like I said, mathematically, they just have way too much talent. Let me know in the comments below if you think Deshaun Watson is going to be back to Houston form this season and if you think he can lead Cleveland to the playoffs and even further. Thank you all so much if you made it to this point in the video, and if you enjoyed and have not yet, make sure to like and subscribe. With the NFL season quickly approaching, there is just so much to talk about across the league, so let me know what you would like to see next. And until next time, I will see you all later.